You just wanna hold it, don't wanna swim it over. It feels like you got it, you want your roller coaster. Don't ask me about my freedom, don't ask me about my wisdom. You want it, you need it, but why?
What's up, my lovely people? Hope all is well today. Well, I want to talk to you guys about something. I know you guys can remember the story from last week where there was a woman and she was out to eat with her husband celebrating her birthday at a restaurant, okay? And when she got back to her car, she noticed that there was a piece of tissue stuffed in her car, and she didn't know at the time that it had a substance on it. So she went ahead and threw it away, and she picked up, opened the door to her car and got in. And 5 minutes later, like she said, she started feeling really bad. So her husband took her to the hospital. Well, from Houston to New Orleans, a young lady had a similar experience. And this story came out 2 hours ago. And it says, a woman says she was followed by a stranger before overdosing on an unknown substance placed in her car door, you guys. Same scenario. And see, I want to say something before we start this story. Ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, whoever it is, if you see any type of tissue stuffed in your door, no matter what, you guys, I know that some things to you are extremely, extremely important, but your life is much more important than making some type of meeting, okay? And besides that, if you do have this situation happen, the police come out and they do a swab on your car, of course they're going to give you information to show that you were stopped by the police and that there's an ongoing investigation. Now, with that being said, if there was an appointment, you had to get back to work or anything like that, that proof will show that you were detained for a good reason, not because you were speeding, but because something happened with your car. Okay, so please don't just throw the napkin away. If you see it, call the police immediately. Don't allow your child to touch it. Don't allow anybody to touch it and say, oh, I'll just wipe it off. No, call the police, take videos, take pictures. As you're walking towards your car, you take a video of that and show proof, and then you dial 911. And while you're on the phone, if your phone does like mine, then you could definitely, what they call it, you could take pictures of your car, and that way you'll have proof that you know what you're talking about, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and read this story for you, and it says, a New Orleans woman ended up in the emergency room after ingesting an unknown substance from a tissue stuffed in her car door handle. Now with this story, it's a little bit different because the man is so bold. While she's on live social media, he's literally following her. Like, this dude just really don't care. It's like he's waiting for her to pass out. This is bold. So let me get into this story, okay? It says the woman, who identifies as at the Berry Bay 504 on Instagram, took to the social media platform to share her experience. She shared several videos on her Instagram stories, the first of which shows her walking outside with her young child. In the clips, however, there's a man walking behind her as she tells her followers he's following her. Watch yourself. It's not just happening in hashtag Houston. It made it to hashtag New Orleans. Watch and share. And it shows where you can look at the picture. And I don't know who Brandon is. Maybe I'm missing some. Brandon Jordan at Tubby_Slime Fresh. Okay. August 22, 2022. Okay. So it's so obvious. And he sees what I'm doing, she says in the clip. So basically she's saying that he sees that she's filming him, and he just pretty much don't give a hoot. He's still following her. He don't care. And I don't know if he's fully exposed. That's why you have to go look at the pictures and the clips yourself. I don't have the rights to the pictures or the clips, so I'm really not tripping. She continues to say throughout the video. Later, the man still appears to be following her. She confirms that the man allegedly following her does not work in the area before asking security to escort her and her child to their car. So this dude is like straight up bold, like he just don't care. Like he's trying to, and to me it sounds as though these are attempted trafficking, kidnappings. You get what I'm saying? That's what it sounds like to me. So that he can take and sell her on the market and make money. After arriving at her car, she notices tissue paper stuffed in her car door handle. As Blavity previously reported, a woman in Houston, Texas, I hope I'm saying your name right, sweetie, found herself in a similar situation after celebrating her birthday with her husband. The Texas woman also discovered tissue stuffed in her car door handle before removing it and later being taken to the hospital. The New Orleans woman revealed that she overdosed on the unknown substance and shared a video wearing a hospital gown and having monitors connected to her chest and fingers. I'm alright, but I wasn't alright earlier, she explains in the Instagram story. Some Twitter users were spooked by the ordeal. Glad she's bringing this up to the community, but you watching your child behind you through the phone is not working for me, one user wrote. So she didn't have her child with her, in front of her? I don't know. Glad she's bringing this up to the community, but you watching your child behind you through the phone is not working for me. Okay, that's what I just read. All right. I'm sorry, you guys. I got a little distracted. I had to turn my ringer off. Let me see. And this is at Kenny, August 22nd, 2022. So I guess there are Twitter pictures, and I'm going to see if I can get a hold of them, okay? One user urged viewers to get a weapon to protect themselves. Ladies, this costs less than $300, just saying, they wrote. Ladies, this costs less than $300, just saying. And there's a picture, and I'm going to try to share the picture of what that person is talking about. I'm not even that person. I don't want to read that because I don't know what it says. This woman has yet to update followers on her condition. Okay, so I just wanted to bring this short story to you guys. I'm going to try to add some pictures because this is absolutely scary that someone is going around putting stuff on people's car doors in order to snatch them, and I'm grateful that her child didn't grab onto the tissue or run ahead of her and snatch onto the door. I'm glad, you know what I'm saying? So if they're saying what I think they're saying, that this woman had her child behind her while she was videotaping this guy, I think that's crazy, because I would have been walking hand in hand with my child, holding on extremely tight, not leaving my child behind me, because what if they were focused on the child and not her? He could have snatched the child and ran. I'm not trying to blame her, but I'm saying you got to be careful, you guys. You got to keep your children close to you, because people out here, they're snatching children left and right. Like on the news today out here, there was a woman and her friend walking with their baby in a stroller, and some lady walked up to them and tried to take the child, and they got to fighting her. Then some guy from a car shot at them. Thank God they didn't get hit or anything, but they got enough evidence, to find out who these people were. But yeah, these people out here trying to steal babies in California, you guys. It's crazy. This the second attempt. They're trying to steal your babies. And if you're in California and you're not listening to the news, but you're listening to YouTubers, listen to me, listen to Together. Hold on to your kids. And if you got to walk around with them doggy things everybody talking about is crazy, honey, make sure that sucker drag you right along with that child, and they can't cut it loose, break it loose, or anything. So, with that being said, you guys, again, I don't care how important the appointment is. Do not remove the tissue. Call the police. Get a report so that they can swab the car to find out what type of substance it is. so that they can get a handle on what it is that these people are putting on people's doors. Because if it already reached New Orleans, I'm sure it's going to hit other states. So please, please, whoever's listening, be careful and warn your family members. And it's not just for women either. So men, don't think that you're exempt, because they got people that want to kidnap men for trafficking too. So be careful out there, you guys. And this is Together, and I'm signing off, and I thank you guys. All right, talk to you later. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm losing my brain. Don't forget to hit that like button, that post notification bell, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And please, you guys, I'm begging you to please be careful, okay? I'll talk to you guys